Hey guys, Drythel here, and in this video I'll be going over the changes a sub-rogue should be expecting in patch 5.2. Now so far, this looks like a great patch for rogues. They get a lot of buffs, a couple nerfs, but I'll go over that in a little bit. So the first changes rogues get is that Preparation is now a baseline ability learned at 68. You're no longer going to have to talent into it and choose between Preparation, Shadow Step, and Burst of Speed. It's a really great buff, seeing as how it's going to give rogues a lot of utility and survivability. So right here I'm going to use Cloak of Shadows, Vanish, Sprint, and Evasion. And then I'm going to reset the cooldown using Preparation right here. And so yeah, as you see, they're all off cooldown. And I'm very glad that they made this a baseline ability. Okay, let's move on to the next change. Rogues are going to get a new ability called Marked for Death, and you mark the target, instantly generating 5 combo points of them. If the target dies within 1 minute, its cooldown is reset. So this is a great ability for bursting. You're going to instantly be able to get those combo points up without wasting any energy, and as soon as they die, you could just use it over again. So it's going to provide a lot of utilization for the rogue. Okay, so I'm going to demonstrate using Marked for Death on a couple of these Stormwind rats. So I'm going to use it right here. And he's got 5 combo points on him instantly. I'm going to go and kill him. And as soon as I kill him, it comes off cooldown. So you'll be able to get it off over and over and over again as long as you're getting all these kills. It's going to provide a lot of utility while bursting. You'll be able to use it so that way as soon as they're stunned, you could just get a 5 combo point Eviscerate off without having to waste the energy while Shadow Dancing. I'll go into it a little bit later when I demonstrate with Shadow Dance. So first, I'm going to go over Cloak and Dagger. It's the new level 60 talent, and it's going to replace Preparation. And Cloak and Dagger, your Ambush, Garrote, and Cheap Shot abilities can now be used from 30 yards away, and will cause you to appear behind your target. So it's going to be kind of like a Shadow Step deal, but you're going to have to choose between it, Shadow Step, and Burst of Speed. Alright, here's Cloak and Dagger. I'm going to Stealth and Garrote, and I teleported right behind him. And it also includes Vanish, anything in Vanish, and Shadow Dance, so any stealth abilities. So I just cheap shotted him right there, teleported right behind him. There's no cooldown on it, so it's just a passive. And I'm going to Shadow Dance, and boom, right behind him, over and over again, over and over again. And as long as you have the energy for it, you're going to teleport behind him. One of the really cool things about this ability is even if you're rooted, you're still going to teleport behind the target, like right here. This druid cannot get away from you. As long as you have enough energy to use one of those 3 abilities, you're going to get behind him every single time, even if you're rooted. Alright, the next ability. Burst of Speed now only costs 30 energy, down from 50. It can be used in stealth and always grants movement speed. Also, it breaks snares. So I'm going to respec real quick right here. And I'll show you guys Burst of Speed. Only costs 30 energy, so it's not going to be that big of an impact. You're going to be able to use it a lot and get it out a lot. It's not going to break your stealth, so you could use it while in stealth, try and close the gap between you and maybe another melee. Pretty solid ability, but I don't really see myself using it too often. I'd rather take Cloak and Dagger or Shadow Step. Alright, one of the next changes. Shuriken Toss now causes the rogue to throw Shuriken as an auto attack 10 seconds after the ability is used. So, you're going to throw the Shuriken, and rather than just throwing it and then standing there, and then needing to throw another one again, you throw it and start auto attacking by throwing more Shuriken. But you're only going to get a point every time you actually use the ability. So see, I threw a Shuriken, and now I'm just sitting there throwing Shurikens. If you notice the little buff next to my map, it's got 10 seconds every time I throw a Shuriken. And for that 10 seconds, I'm just going to keep throwing Shurikens. I think it's a really cool change on the recent ability of Shuriken Toss, and it definitely is a contender as my level 90 talent. So I'll play around with both Shuriken Toss and Marked for Death. Alright, the next change is that Deadly Throw can now interrupt spell casting when used at 3, 4, and 5 combo points. When you interrupt the spell, it will silence the target for a couple seconds afterwards. So first I'm going to build up a couple combo points on this druid who I've asked to help. I'm going to tell him to cast. and then I'll interrupt it. And he's also slowed as well. I'm going to build up a couple more combo points, and I'll show you guys again. Starts casting, and it's interrupted, as well as him being slowed and silenced. Alright, the next change is a smoke bomb. Now you and all your allies who are standing in it take 20% less damage, in addition to its current effect. So I'll use smoke bomb right now. You'll see the little debuff. I'm taking 20% less damage, and that lasts until the smoke bomb fades. Alright, the next change is in Shadow Focus. It now reduces the ability energy cost by 75% while stealth, down from 100. This is a little bit of a nerf, but it's not that big a deal. So you see right now the energy cost is reduced by 75%, Ambush is only 15 energy, Cheap Shot is only 10, Gyro is only 11, and it seems like this is still going to be one of the main choices as a sub-rogue. Alright, the next change is that the Vigor PvP set bonus is now the 4-piece set bonus and increases your maximum energy by 30, rather than just 10. In addition to the increased energy, we're also going to have Deadly Brew, the 4-set bonus, and basically it just makes it so whenever you apply non-lethal poison to the target, you also apply crippling poison. Okay, last but not least, from sub-rogues, Sanguinary Vein now increases the damage the target takes by 20%, up from 16%. Sanguinary Vein increases the damage done by your Rupture by 50% and causes you to deal a 20% additional amount of damage to targets afflicted by your Rupture, Garrote, and Crimson Tempest. Alright, let's check out Rogue's Burst. I've asked this Warlock to help me out by letting me burst on him, and afterwards I'll tell you and walk you through what I do. Pretty impressive, huh? Alright, let's go over it. First, right off the bat, I'm going to use a premeditation to get 2 combo points on the target, and then I'm going to use a Slice and Dice, so that way I can have good energy gain while I'm nuking. Then I start out with a Garrote so I could get Sanguinary Vein extra damage. As soon as I Garrote, I Shadow Dance and ambush him twice for 5 combo points. Then I get a 5 combo point Kidney Shot for Prey on the weak damage. Then I use Mark for Death for 5 combo points, and then Eviscerate for 202k. I hope this video has helped you guys out. Please like, comment, and subscribe for more Rogue PvP guides and commentary.